the summer of 2023, residents living near West 83rd Street and West End Avenue on the Upper West Side noticed a car surrounded by cones that seemed to be always in the same parking spot. In fact, the driver of the vehicle was almost always in the car, even overnight. There was speculation about what he was doing there, whether he was just zealously holding on to a good parking spot or perhaps living out of his car. But the truth reveals something about the complexity of keeping a city like New York functioning. Thanks to some reporting by Daniel Krieger in the West Side Rag and Zach Helfand in the New Yorker magazine, we now know who the guy was and why he was there. His name is George Bichikashvili, and he's a native of the country of Georgia who came to New York to pursue his dreams and one day open a restaurant. At the time, he was working as a subcontractor holding parking spaces for Con Ed, the city's electric, gas, and steam utility. This is actually a pretty widespread practice all around the city. Con Ed is constantly fixing stuff and never knows exactly when they might need to send a crew to the next project. So they contract out the task of holding places near the manholes where there are known issues to fix, a practice that costs them millions of dollars a year. When the work is ready to begin, the parking spotter moves and Con Ed goes to work. While Con Ed could just leave cones out to block off the area, they tend to get moved by private vehicle owners who want the parking spot, unless someone is there guarding them. Bichikashvili was living in his car 24 hours a day for stretches of 20 to 30 days. He would pop out for a bathroom break, to take a shower in the local gym, or grab some food, but otherwise he was in there. He would get paid the whole time, even while he was sleeping or trying to sleep. Once the work was done, he would be informed, and then he would move on to the next work spot. The pay for a spotter is usually pretty low, $8 to $10 per hour, about a third of what the companies who hire the spotters are paid by Con Ed for the work. Unsurprisingly, there have been lawsuits regarding prevailing wage and overtime pay violations against Con Ed and the companies that hire the spotters, and flaggers, a connected job role that directs traffic around a work site that also often pays poorly for dangerous work. Bichikashvili is apparently no longer doing the spotting, but there's plenty of others who are still out there. As absurd as it seems, it's all part of the reality of keeping the city functioning.